Right, with us we have Deon Kotze, captain of the 2003 Namibian cricket team that went to the World Cup. Deon, you've got a special commemoration here, the team coming back after 10 years, and you had a double wicket competition with the old teammates. How did that go?
Yeah, Helga, I mean, the cricket today was really just more for fun, to get the guys together and get the weekend kicked off. But typically, as it is with proper sportsmen, the moment we walked across the boundary, the competitive juices started flowing. So it was really good fun, and I think everyone really enjoyed it the whole afternoon. And in the end, young Gerry Snyman and Sarel Burger were the winners. Not that anyone was really counting, but yeah, I suppose they were the winners in the end. But a good day's fun in the end.
Right, but as you say, this is not just about the game, but also about the camaraderie and reliving old memories. So how is it to have the old group back again?
Yeah, great fun. I mean, the guys walked in here this morning. Guys started arriving from about 11:30 this morning already. And immediately, as soon as they started walking in, it was just all the old stories coming back out and a lot of laughs. And you actually immediately started missing how much fun we used to have together. And almost a little bit of nostalgia when you considered the fact that it was very much a completely amateur setup back then. The guys enjoyed each other's company more than anything else, which is why I think we were quite a successful side back then as well.
Right, and Deon, when you think back of the 2003 World Cup, which memories stick out for you?
Look, obviously from a cricketing point of view it was tough. We didn't win anything. But certainly off the field and even on the field there were a lot of very funny moments that stuck out. I mean, a guy like Rudy van Vuren strapping his box over his shoe because of left arm bowlers of India hitting people on the toe all the time. Those sort of memories were absolutely classic. And then obviously just meeting all the great players that you'd grown up almost idolizing to an extent, and then suddenly to be confronted with playing against these guys was a brilliant moment for all the guys. So I think it's something that it's very difficult to explain to people. In some instances almost overwhelming sometimes, but really great memories that all these guys will carry with them forever.
Right, and Deon, maybe looking down now to the new group, new generation coming through, do you think they have the talent, or what do they need to maybe achieve what you achieved?
Helga, it's very difficult. I'd say certainly one thing, they probably train harder than we ever did. They're as committed, they work incredibly hard. It's also becoming more and more difficult to compete internationally when you consider that a lot of the other teams rely heavily on overseas players. You think of sides like Ireland and Afghanistan and these guys, whose sides all include a host of Australians, New Zealanders, South Africans, Pakistanis, Indians. And we, until today, still have always had to rely very heavily on our own homegrown talent. So it's becoming more and more difficult. I don't think it's anything they're doing wrong per se. I just think it's becoming more and more difficult for us to compete at that level when you consider the opposition that you're playing against day after day.